Hi, welcome back everyone. I'm back again, Suffolk Record Collector back again with another video. This time of going through the finds that I've made in the last couple of months, and there's a couple there that didn't get shown for whatever reason earlier on in the year, so it's just a complete thingy catch up, so we're all caught up. Some lovely records here to show this time. We've got about 10 or 11 I think. Some really nice stuff. Anyway, let's get cracking. First off, I found this actually Tuesday. This day's Friday, so I found this on Tuesday. Lovely record. That's Judy Sill's self-titled album. It's called Judy Sill. This is an original UK pressing, 71 I believe. I'll have a look in a minute, yeah, I'll tell you. This is a beautiful record. If you don't know Judy Sill, look her up. I shan't tell you about her, but yeah, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. A sort of singer-songwriter type stuff, similar to Joni Mitchell, I suppose you could say. This was from 71. That's on original Asylum label, and that's in lovely condition. You can see, really is beautiful. Plays beautiful. Really pleased to have found this. The tracks on here, side one, you've got Crayon Angels, The Phantom Cowboy, The Archetypal Man, The Lamb Ran Away with the Crown, Lady O, and Jesus Was a Crossmaker, which is just an amazing track. Side two, Ridge Rider, My Man on Love, Loping Along Through the Cosmos, Enchanted Sky Machines, and Abracadabra. Fantastic album. Seriously good album. Search it out. There are reissues of this. It was reissued. I mean, the originals are fairly hard to find. It's the first time I've ever seen one, and I bought it. So yeah, that was good. Really good find. Second is a folk. She's a folk artist. This is Bridget St John. Songs for the Gentle Man. This is an amazing album as well. UK original from 1971, I believe. I'll have a look. Where was it from? Yeah, from 71, and it's on the Dandelion label. In lovely condition. You can see the gloss on that. It really is a good album. Bridget St John, don't know a lot about her. I've found another album by her as well, which I'm going to show in a sec. I bought them together actually. Tracks on here, A Day Away, City Crazy, Early Morning Song, Back to Say, Seagull Sunday, If You'd Been There. Side two is Song for the Laird of Connaught Hall, part two, Making Losing Better, The Lady and the Gentleman, Dame Derry Days, The Pebble and the Man, It Seems Very Strange. This is a lovely album. Yeah, really nice. Again, hard to find. I never see her records out and about at all. Been looking for them for a little while. Really good stuff. Like I say, she's folk, singer-songwriter folky. So if you have not heard her and you like folk music, certainly check her out, because she's definitely worth it. And I also got another Bridget St John. Well, I found the two together, and this one is Thank You For, which I prefer this album. The other one's good, brilliant, don't get me wrong, but this one is just, for me, a little bit better. This is from '72, I think. Again, this is an original pressing from 1972, and it's on Dandelion, slightly different label. Lovely condition. I bought the two together. So I prefer this album. This album has John Martin is actually on here, electric and acoustic guitar on the track Fly High, and I think you've got 3 members of Quiver on here as well, on a couple of tracks she's backed on. Anyway, side 1 is Nice, and Thank You For, Lazarus, Goodbye Goodbye, Love Minus Zero No Limit, which is a Bob Dylan cover. Side 2, Silver Coin, Happy Day, Fly High, To Leave Your Cover, Every Day, and A Song Is As Long As It Wants to Go On. I prefer this album. This is absolutely brilliant, right up my street, highly recommended. Hard to find, you just do not see these about in the wild anyway, that much. Okay, next. This is one I found towards the end of this, beginning of this, midsummer, early summer. Again, it's a singer-songwriter singer-songwriter album, and that is Carole King Tapestry. This is half-speed master extended range recording, CBS. It's on the Epic label. It's an audiophile pressing from 1980. They released this. This is in lovely condition, and this sounds really nice. Yeah, really nice. We all know the album, Tapestry. One of my favourite female singer-songwriter albums of all time, really. Like I say, this is the audiophile. It says here, audiophile pressing, CBS Master Sound, half-speed mastered version from 1980. And it came with introducing the CBS Master Sound series. It tells you here all the steps that it's gone through. Really interesting read, although I don't understand it that much, to be fair with you. But it's a really nice, it's in really lovely condition. The cover is just spine, there's no dints. That's it's really nice, really nice. And I haven't heard any of the other. I've seen a couple of the others. I'd never seen this one before. It wasn't expensive, and I thought, well, I'll just pick it up, and I'm really pleased I did, because it sounds really nice. Well worth searching out if it's not too expensive. I just checked before I came on make the video on Discogs, and the last one of these sold for, I think it was £64 a few days ago. I didn't pay nowhere near that, and this is a near mint copy. This is just lovely, so worth checking out. Yeah, there's something I've been looking for a while, and again I didn't find this about a couple of weeks ago. It's Michael Chapman. and that's the album Fully Qualified Survivor. This is a fantastic record. It's an original UK pressing from 71, or 1970 actually, in lovely condition. Don't look like it's ever been played. And it's on Harvest, you can see that. But there's also a sticker on side one that says there, is it factory sample, not for sale. So this is a rarish thing, I believe. Musically wise, this is a fantastic folk rock album. The tracks on here, well, to start off with, you have the musicians on here. You've obviously got Michael Chapman, guitar, piano and rhythm. You've got Mick Ronson on guitars on here. Gus Dudgeon, Rick Kemp, Paul Buckmaster and Johnny Van Derrick. But the track listing, side one, Aviator, 9 minutes 28. It's amazing song, amazing track. Naked Ladies and Electric Ragtime, Stranger in the Room, Postcards of Scarborough, another amazing track. Side two, Fishbread Sunset, which is 39 seconds long, which leads you into Soulful Lady, Rabbit Hills, March Rain, Kodak Ghosts, Andrew's Easy Rider, and Trinkets and Rings. Lovely. The cover, I suppose, is VG+. There's a little bit of wear here. There's a sticker, what was there. It's just a little bit spines lent over, you know, the edges. But it's still very, 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 very nice cover. Just a flip like that. So pleased to have found this. Lovely, lovely record. Lovely, lovely, lovely album. Can't recommend that one highly enough. If you've not heard it, you have to hear that one. So pleased to have got it. Alright. Last of the folk albums I got. This now more or less completes my, it does complete my collection of the early albums, like the first until they split in 72. And this is their final album. This is Pentangle, Solomon's Seal. Again, beautiful, beautiful condition. And it's one of my favourite Pentangle albums. It's just lovely. It comes with its original inner. It's originally released in 72. Its original inner on Izal toilet paper. And so they'd left Transatlantic at this point, and this was their last album, and of the first period, as such. And they'd released this on Reprise Records. And this is lovely. Don't think it had hardly ever been played. There's certainly no spindle marks whatsoever. It's on Reprise Records. Track listing. So the track listing, side one, Sally Free and Easy, The Cherry Tree Carol, The Snows, High Germany, People on the Highway. Side two, Willie O. Winsbury, No Love Is Sorrow, Jump Baby Jump, and Lady of Carlisle. This is a beautiful, beautiful record, and one of the best, because that's all subjective, isn't it? But it's certainly one of my favourite Pentangle albums. So really, really pleased to have found that. Okay, next. Way back in, I don't know when that would have been, 2004, 5, something like that. We all had computers, didn't we? And I was downloading lots and lots of music by the gigabyte full, hundreds of gigabytes sometimes. And I downloaded a big crate rock file, and in that file was this album which I had never heard of at that time. So I had it on file. Anyway, I've now finally found myself a copy, and that's Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee by Gila. Now, this is hard to find here in the UK. I'm pretty right in thinking I don't think that ever has had a UK release. There are reissues of this, but again, I think that only released in Germany. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But the original pressings only ever released in Germany. I had to resort to, I've just never ever seen this album. So I had to resort to an auction, a well-known auction site, and I won the auction, and it came from Germany. It was up as a reissue, which it is, but from the research I've done, I'm pretty sure this is actually the second pressing. So very, very pleased to have found this. Very scarce album, but wow, what an album. It's on the folky side. It was inspired by D. Brown's 1970, I think it was 1970 novel, Bury My Heart at Wounded Knee. If you've never read the book, that's a book you should read. Tracks on here. What tracks are they? 1, 2, yeah, 3 tracks on here. The lyrics are actually adapted passages from the book, and they are fantastic. It's just a brilliant album. If you've never heard this, I don't think you can stream it. I'm not sure if you can stream this or not. I don't think you can, but there are CDs available, so it's easier to find on CD. But if you could probably get it from a German seller or something like that. But I've never ever seen this in the wild, and this is beautiful, beautiful condition. It's on the Warner Brothers label. In beautiful, beautiful condition. I just can't. This is definitely one of my finds of the year, without a doubt. Definitely one of my top finds of the year. Track-wise on here, side 1, This Morning, In a Sacred Manner, which is fantastic. Sundance Chant, Young Coyote, Black Kettle's Ballad, Little Smoke, and The Buffalo Are Coming. Yeah, just originally released in 73. Now I believe this to be about 74, 75. You certainly, if you like rock music, if you like a little bit of like folk rock music, you're definitely going to need to listen to this record. And I urge everyone who watches my channel, if you've not heard that record, you have to hear that record. There's another one, Michael Chapman, and this one, 2 records that you just have to hear. Okay, next up, I found this a while ago. This was cheap. It's a reissue from 77, and a Supertramp's indelibly stamped LP. Now, this is a reissue from 77 on A&M Records. This was originally released in 71, and it's a great Supertramp album. Lovely condition. It's a great Supertramp album, and it can be found cheap. I mean, this is in mint condition. Don't think it'll ever been played. Look, you can see, look, the corners, there's no edge wear, there's nothing. I mean, it is just beautiful. I think I paid £12 for this. 14 pounds I think I paid for this. Tracks on here, you have Side 1, Your Papa Don't Mind, Travelled, Rosie Had Everything Planned, Remember and Forever. Side 2, Potter, Coming Home to See You, Times Have Changed, Friend in Need and Aries. This was originally released in 1971. I say this is a 77 reissue. And I'm really pleased to have this. This is a great Super Tramp record. Really, really, really good. If you've not heard it, check it out. If you like Super Tramp, you will like this. Some of their earlier records I don't think get the love that they deserve sometimes, because they are very, very good. I like Super Tramp. Okay, next, we're getting there now. We're getting down to it now. I found this about a month or so ago. You know about that. We all know the record. It's an original UK pressing, 75. Yeah, Fleetwood Mac by Fleetwood Mac. It's got its original inner. It came with a stiff card inner. Lyric sheet on stiff card. This was released, like I was saying, 75 on Reprise Records. This is lovely, lovely. I've been looking for a copy of this for a while to go with my original Rumours, which is in mint condition. This is also in mint condition. And I found it now and again, but obviously not in the right condition, or it was too much money or whatever. Again, I think that musically wise, this is as good. My opinion only. I don't mean anything, I'll probably upset people here, but I really think this is as good as Rumours. This is a fantastic album. When I want to hear a bit of Fleetwood Mac, it's usually only this album or Rumours, and I would say 70% of the time I will go for this, to listen to this over, Rumours. But when I listen to Rumours, it's a fantastic, amazing album. I'm certainly not knocking the Rumours album. I'm just saying this one gets a little bit overlooked sometimes because of how famous Rumours is. Okay, so that's enough of that, because we all know that record. Alright, next. Yeah, I found this a while back. This is a killer. This is killer. This is an original US pressing of ZZ Top's Tres Hombre from 1973. Lots of ring wear, it's just a stiff card gatefold, but lots of these didn't wear very well at all. Obviously, look, you've got massive ring wear on the back, and it's just loads. They go like this. It's weird how they go sometimes. It's on the London Stereophonic label. I was really pleased to find this. There's a few marks on the vinyl, but it does play very, very well with hardly any background noise at all, which is surprising, because that looks as though there's a few marks on here, but they don't come through, which is brilliant, really. Such a good album. Not obviously, this is much earlier than Eliminator. When 82, I think Eliminator was. They came very big over here in the UK, in the early 80s. This stuff gets left behind a little bit, but this is a fantastic album. This is the album that contains Lagrange. Anyway, so let's just go through. You've got side 1, Waiting for the Bus, Jesus Just Left Chicago, Beer Drinks and Hellraisers, Master of Sparks, Hot Blue and Righteous. Side 2, Move On Down the Line, Precious and Grace, Lagrange, Chic and Have You Heard. Brilliant. They're from Texas, so there's it's a southern blues sort of southern rock album, but their own how can I put it, sound. No one else quite sounded like ZZ Top, and yeah, this is just very good. Check it out. something a bit heavier, which I haven't got that much, found that much like that recently, to be fair, so I was really pleased to find that. It wasn't expensive, that was quite a cheap thing. And lastly, because it's Christmas, well, not because it's Christmas, I just found this about 8 weeks ago now, but that has Christmas in the title, so that's a copy of Merry Christmas Mr. Lawrence film soundtrack. This is a beautiful record. Obviously the music is by Ryuichi Sakamoto, with a film by Nagisa Oshima, obviously starring David Bowie. This is a 2016 French reissue, and I just love the cover art on this edition. That's a beautiful, beautiful sounding record. It has the track Forbidden Colours, which was performed by David Sylvian and Ryuichi Sakamoto for the soundtrack. Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful record. Well worth checking out. This, I haven't heard any of the other reissues, but this one does sound very, very, very good. It's on 180 gram vinyl. That's in lovely condition. Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Lovely, lovely, lovely record. Well, that's it with all my finds now. So we're now completely up to date. We can start the new year. What I find and what ends up in my collection, like I say, everything I show is goes into my collection. Yeah, so I think the next video will probably be early new year, and I'll probably do a rundown of my 10 favourite finds of 2022. So until then, Merry Christmas to everybody and Happy New Year to everybody who watches my channel. Thank you for subscribing and watching the videos. Until next time, cheers.